Hello everyone, Kalu here, and today I'll be playing Dawn of War 2 Retribution. It's a Warhammer 40k game, for those who don't know, and Warhammer 40k background is vast and huge, and if you don't already know it, you should check out Lexicanium and maybe read some Black Library books and get into it. It's good fun. I'm going to be going into a campaign, and I think I'll do Space Marines for this. It is kind of the default faction, but I've played all of them already, and whilst the Imperial Guard orcs are hilariously hilarious, I think I'm a bit more in the mood for Space Marines for this. So, start with that. Let's put it on very hard. And let's call it Space Marines.
10 years ago, we
Right.
Bloodravens destroyed the demon Alcair, ending his schemes to rot subsector Aurelia into a festering hellscape. We thought our victory would mark the end of the war for the sector. We were wrong.
You have failed.
New incursions relentlessly plagued her planets, Aurelia, Typhon, Calderis, and Meridian.
This is all an aftermath of Vanilla Dawn of War 2 and Chaos Rising.
Deployed en masse to the sector to secure her, to defend her. Yet the incursions only grew in number, and soon were worsened by insurrection and madness among the Guard's ranks. Now the sector sits helpless, racked by constant, endless, unremitting war.
Just to make sure the setting's grim dark enough.
We are Space Marines. We are the Blood Ravens. We would act, yet we too are locked in warfare with one another. Azariah Kyrus, our chapter master and chief librarian, has declared the heroes of Aurelia to be renegades. Now we are hunted by our own brothers. Brothers unaware of the chapter master's secret allegiance to Alcair. A corrupt Space Marine chapter master. A militia crippled by disorder and turmoil. Demons. Renegades. A sector that knows only war. The Imperium has had enough. One solution remains for the sector. A solution with which I am all too familiar.
Cyrene.
Ordo Malleus approaches the Holy Imperial Inquisition. Their colossal ships bear the munitions to perform exterminatus, cleansing every planet of the sector of life. Xenos and human, corrupt and innocent. Declared renegade, I cannot act against Kyrus without shedding the blood of my brothers. Yet, hope endures. A handful of heroes still remain in service to the chapter, uncorrupted by Kyrus's heresy. Led by Captain Diomedes, these heroes hunt the remnants of the vile Black Legion across the sector. However, Diomedes' hubris blinds him to Kyrus's true nature. If the sector and chapter is to survive, he must first overcome his own pride.
Well, it is a nice little intro. It's not little. It's rather long. But yeah, now that the setting is suitably in place, we shall get on and press forward. With me, brothers, advance.
For 10 years, Eliphas and his coven of cowards have run. And for 10 years, we have given chase. Now our quarry has gone to ground. We shall see that Typhon becomes not their sanctuary, but their tomb.
Captain, our advanced forces are reporting contact with Chaos Space Marines. They have engaged the enemy.
Then let us advance, brothers. With blood and fire, we shall cleanse this black stain from our chapter's honor.
So the way this game works is we have
Eliphas is close now.
separate heroes with
Traitors will meet the
different
Emperor's
abilities.
sword before long.
So Diomedes,
Infiltrated the enemy Vox channel, Captain. The rebel claimed to have felled a brother blood
let's
raven.
finish watching this bit.
Then let us dispatch these heretics and make haste. It may not be too late to aid our fallen brother. The fight is here!
So yeah, Diomedes is the Force Commander, and he's predominantly melee, although that can be changed later. His initial ability is to Victory, which allows him to do a battle charge. Martellus is a tech marine, who's basically the mechanic of the Imperium, so to speak. His abilities are far more tech orientated, so he has grenades and he can drop turrets and such. So they each have their strengths. When a hero falls, you can just pick them back up, which is quite
By
nice.
the Emperor's grace, our brother still lives.
And obviously if all four fall,
His
then
experience will be
you
needed
lose.
if we are to crush these chaos.
These
Your reckless
boxes
desire
can
to
be
atone
destroyed
what you killed, Sergeant.
to yield
But if he
requisition and
saved
power.
himself,
You know very well he will say nothing. He keeps his silence in penance. for
Which can be
being
used to
fated.
upgrade units.
Regardless, his armor may have been
So the
compromised.
requisition and power
Initiating
resources are here along with
droplet raids
population,
can prevent
which we'll
this
get
from
to later.
happening
orders, I shall arrive soon.
So this is the Ancient. His ability is based on his weapon.
Dregs of chaos do possess some measure of cunning.
Because he has a plasma gun, he shoots a massive plasma bolt as
Show them
his
the folly
ability.
of their actions.
Let's get the zoom up on this. We'll get an execution and... There we go. That was nice.
Rest not. There are still targets to engage. What word?
I'm actually going to use a grenade for this. See if that works. Oh, it didn't. It's charge shot as well. There we go.
Traitor blood has only begun to run. Forward, brothers! Eliphas awaits us. I shall scrape. Engage the enemy from cover. Our armor is formidable, but not infallible.
Are there any heretics? I can get them with this ability. Whew. That works. There we go.
There are still targets to engage.
There's no targets left, Martellus. Fix your cogitators.
Captain, this is a relay beacon. If we capture this structure, we can use our teleport arrays to rapidly deploy reinforcements.
You have Captain departing now. Only a matter
So,
of
let's
time.
Say it now, before the target
open up the boxes. Put some resources.
repositioning.
Captured. On my way.
This teleporter beacon allows us to create units, so the only unit we create at the moment is a scout squad. It also allows us to reinforce our units and gives us somewhere to retreat to.
They are competent
So if I retreat, Martellus, he automatically will run from anywhere back to this point, or whichever is the closest.
Can be further equipped in the field for either close or long range support.
I'm also going to upgrade them to snipers, and I'm going to right click this so that if they go back to a beacon they automatically reinforce. Let's open that up as well. Let's move on. Heavy weapons team.
The rabble has deployed heavy weapons. As the Codex
He won't be able
demands,
to
flank their position and avoid their lanes of
get
fire.
there, so I have to go around. Maybe I can charge shot them out of the position. That seemed to work. Yeah, you're doing fine down with these. Okay.
An orc ship. Greenskins are obsessed with salvage. Perhaps there are resources here that can be of use.
What they have not already desecrated with their looting.
I was going to say. Well, the saying one man's rubbish is another man's treasure, that doesn't apply with greenskins. With orcs, anyone's rubbish is their loot. However, the reverse is never true. Okay, Space Marines. Get these guys to attack them. Tell us can go and deal with that, and I think Force Commander might go down here. I don't think scouts go, they can just infiltrate, which is a little bit useful actually. Now let's destroy this turret, which fortunately is facing the wrong direction, so we can easily get to it. I'll just stack up the attacks on that when it's finished. Come on. There we go. Oh, armor fortitude. So that's probably an armor that gives health. Let's move on forward. Some scouts up. Might actually use their infiltrate ability. Just see what the enemy has.
See but do not be seen. Behold, traitors in the flesh.
Order, I am on the way.
So we can see that they have
Go ahead.
heavy weapon squad and some other troops.
Engage. They have us targeted. Command. The enemy has claimed one of our battle brothers.
Those guys. There we go. Well, I've lost my scouts, but they're not a big deal.
Or fall before us.
Let's clear out this bunker. You can tell us. There we go. That worked.
All chaos must be beaten.
If I didn't just use my grenade, I could show you that grenades actually can be thrown over here. Which I'll wait and do that. Make this a little bit easier.
Let fly. You have departing now.
Let me just sit there like sheep.
In service to our father. These are steady yourself, brother. Death, dishonor.
Rest not.
That was
There are
easy.
still targets to engage.
You wish destroyed.
Open all of these.
I will take it. Captured.
So there's resource for punishment right there. What's also quite nice is that
Devastator squad would be ideal here.
devastators.
Their heavy bolters can lay down suppressing fire that slows and debilitates the enemy.
Okay. That's nice. Or put them in the building as they suggest.
The Black Legion would never allow us to keep such a foothold. Expect a counterattack.
I think I will make another devastator squad. That's all I can make. So just leave it at that. And I'll stick this one here. Put these two guys here, and just gonna go around. If they're pointing here, they probably mean that enemies are gonna come from this side. Oh, shit. You're the first commander. And I'll make a turret on this side. Yeah, that should be fine. I shall use the ability here. Oh, goes that way. Huge retreat. I'll move Martellus and the Ancient over here.
I shall arrive soon.
Move him over there and move these Devastators back. Yeah. Good time. This suppression is working beautifully. That's that then.
Beginning my move. Be strengthened and be ready.
Special support. So that the force commander is not pinned here. I can see that. You seem to be doing fine though. Don't know why you're moaning so much. Uh-oh. What's all this? Oh, demons. Demons and more heretics. It's a shame demons can't be suppressed. Damn it, let's go for the demons. Purge the alien. This is not a good idea. I need that now, this is not a good idea. Yeah, I just wiped my own devastators.
The way is open. While they are licking their wounds, forward once more.
What,
There shall be no
licking their
mercy,
wounds?
no respite.
Devastators in here.
You have Captain Diomedes. I am on the way.
Understood. Acquiring target.
There's this chaos space rules there.
Done.
All that.
We have enemy. You are my
We'll just go straight for home. Let's go here. Grenade that, that'll easily get destroyed. Yeah, pretty much all of them. We'll nuke these guys. I think Space, yeah, Force Commander can't die. It must be because it's the first level. So you actually finish the first level. This won't be the case in future levels for sure. It's a nice little feature though, because this basically acts as a tutorial level whilst also introducing the story. Which, like most 40k, the story is quite contrived and ridiculous, but still pretty decent. But that's why people love 40k, myself included. The stories weren't ridiculously ridiculous, then there'd be no point in getting invested in it.
orders. I have slain many harder foes.
You really see the mechanical advancement just inside each other. My head is my shoulder pack.
I hear you. Go
Um,
ahead.
yeah, we can probably make a few more. Actually, I'll make Devastators. They both cost 12 population. Devastators would be more useful here. Actually, I'm going to right click Devastators so they get
You're
consistently
partying
rerolled.
now.
What word?
Moving to the plants. No mercy, no respite.
Ah, the puppet captain joins us.
There's Eliphas.
See how merrily he dances, blind to the dark gods who pull at his strings. Welcome, brother. Know your decade-long hunt is all for naught. I will slay you here, and your souls shall be devoured.
Save your words, Kerr. Our Emperor will see us victorious this day.
Put this Devastator squad in there. This Devastator squad in there.
I hear you.
Everyone else just attack. There we go out. Open all these. Select that, so I'll just go here.
Our fortifications are under assault.
Turret. Back there, that's pretty decent.
You are slowing, Inheritor. Gone is the cunning that troubled the Blood Ravens. This battle will be
There we
our
go, that's a lot
last.
better.
I shall not be stopped. Again and again I shall rise, as I always have.
We'll bomb these habits. Which are drilling down these. Oh, never mind.
Know this, puppet. Even with my death here, the dark gods still hold you blood ravens in their grip. Soon, the gods shall have your chapter's loyalty, and you, good puppet, are still too blind to see this.
Irony is, as a servant of the Dark Gods, Eliphas is a much bigger puppet.
Lies.
Lies!
Destroying a key structure.
Well done, well done. It was wise to send our chapter's greatest champion to scour the Legion from the subsector. You, Diomedes.
My lord. Chapter Master Kyrus, I was not expecting communication with you so swiftly.
As both chapter master and chief librarian, my reach is long, Captain. I watched your victory unfold. See to it that Typhon is secured while you await further orders. And again, Apollo, congratulations.
I thank you, my lord. You honor
Because
me.
Kyrus didn't look evil at all.
Are you satisfied?
I am not. I am, however, disappointed. With just
You are also
few
Steve Blue.
words of favor, you discard all that we revealed to you of Aurelia in an instant.
Enough! The Black Legion is routed. As for you, I will see that your fates are decided shortly.
Victory is but a prelude to the next battle.
So, we received some war gear, which basically is a healing pack. We also received some Dragonfire bolts for the Ancient, and yeah, Armor Fortitude, which is a health armor. That's good. and as with the mission finishing, we get 3 choices of mission rewards. So there's always a war gear, which in this case is the Devastator's Thunder missile launcher for use by the Ancient and Diomedes. And we get 2 unit-based cards. They apply to the available forces tab down here, and for each reward that's picked, the progress increases. So for example, for the scout squad, at the moment I have scouts unlocked along with sniper rifles, but I don't have the shotguns or the scout commander. So by selecting the shotguns, I'll progress down to that point. However, I think tactical marines, which would be here, would be far more useful. And the war gear is pretty terrible. I mean, it's decent, but we'll be getting better war gear later on, so I'd rather have more unit variety. So I'm going to go for the tactical marines.
Captain, we have incoming Vox. From the Inquisition, sir.
This is Inquisitor Adrastia of the Ordo Hereticus. Captain Diomedes, it seems you have been busy as of late.
You have no doubt heard the reports. Eliphas the Inheritor and his forces are defeated. The Black Legion has been routed from here. I trust this puts the question of the Blood Raven loyalty to rest.
This news changes very little. In fact, I am contacting you to inform you the situation has escalated. One of your own captains has made some disturbing accusations regarding your chapter master, Azariah Kairos.
Angelos! It is he and his followers who are traitor and renegade. By all rights, I should turn Gabriel's men over to Kairos.
So you have often said. Fortunately, he did not mirror this sentiment when he sent them to you to command. It is by Captain Angelos' recommendation you are being given the chance to clear the Blood Ravens of guilt. The Ordo Hereticus of the Inquisition will soon deal with these problems in a quite permanent fashion. Exterminatus. The complete
Sarcasm,
destruction
quite
of every
permanent
inhabited
fashion.
world in this sector. No one will be spared. Traitor, Xenos, or loyal. All will die.
Exterminatus? But...
Captain, if Kairos is truly the source of the sector's troubles, you must expose it and stop him. If you can, then perhaps I will be able to call off the Exterminatus. And if you cannot, your chapter will be declared heretics and you will burn with the rest of the subsector. I suggest you act quickly, Captain Diomedes. Adrastia out.
Such an investigation will need to be performed without Chapter Command's notice. We will need to move quickly and subtly.
Right, that's probably a good place to stop with this first episode. I'll progress on to the second level of the campaign next time. See you all then.